The war between Israel and Hamas, almost 1 week old, has entered a new phase where Israel's warning more than 1 million Gaza Strip residents to leave northern Gaza in 24 hours, presumably to ready for a ground invasion. The uncertainty here caused many traders to close out their positions, believing nothing positive can possibly happen to this phase. So why not sit on the sidelines for the weekend and put your money back to work on Monday? I get that. That's what I used to do. I was a trader. But we're investing on this show. And that's why many of the standout earnings reports ultimately got ignored that shouldn't have. United Health, J.P. Morgan, Wells Fargo, they reported numbers that were initially well received, but as fears of a conflict spun out of control, their stocks all pulled back from the morning highs.
Sell.
In the end, the Dow finished up just 39 points. The S&P lost 0.5%. Nasdaq tumbled 1.23%. Boy, at one point, the market was really smoking up 326 points. The hardest hit stocks, well, they were the mega caps. They all took sizable hits. I think that was simply because they're so easy to sell and then get back in on Monday. With that in mind, why don't we go to the game plan? Next week is a pivotal period. While I think that everything will be overshadowed by what happens in Gaza, no doubt about it, this is still a very important week. It starts off with Charles Schwab. That's a stock that's become quite cheap, but people are concerned about its balance sheet. I think those fears are way overdone. Wall Street disagrees with me, which is why the stock has had a very hard time advancing. Maybe we can find out why. Tuesday's huge. It starts out with Bank of America, which should get a nice pop if it's anywhere near as good as Wells Fargo and J.P. Morgan were today. I think that Goldman Sachs should have an excellent quarter. It's still in disposal mode, getting rid of extraneous business lines that aren't in keeping with a company that wants to become the key depository of the wealthy people of the world, as well as the king of underwriting and mergers and acquisitions.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.